Hey everyone, this is Michael C. Fischbach with Medicare Savings.us. I just wanted to make this quick video in regards to duration of coverage. It's one of the factors for health insurance companies that they use in order to characterize or rate the different insurance policies that they provide. So they use a number of characteristics like either age, gender, your geographic area. But the reason I highlighted the duration of coverage is that it hit me all of a sudden that with the Medicare market, with the Medicare supplement market, that over time enrollees' health may deteriorate. What it is from the time of the application leading up to higher claims cost, and this is what the insurers are generalizing for the folks that are on Medicare or have been on Medicare for a while. So when they're generalizing that or making that general statement to offset this, the insurers in the individual market, like Medicare supplements, because those are individual policies, will often charge higher premiums to individuals who have been enrolled in the same plan for several years. Now, it won't say duration of coverage for Medicare supplements, so if you go to the choosing a Medigap policy booklet from that you can get from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, this is page 17 on Medicare Basics, and basically insurance companies for Medigap plans or Medigap policies, also known as Medicare supplements, the three ways that they're able to rate or price premiums is community rated, which is also called no age rated, issue age rated, so when you first turn 65 or when you first get onto Medicare supplement plan, if it's issue age rated, like say when you turn 65 or say you enroll later after you get off your group health insurance plan at like 67 or closer to 70, then that's the price that it will be set at if it's issue age rated. For community rated, that is just, it doesn't matter what age you are, it's going to be the same price whether you're 65 or 75 or what have you, if it's community rated. But we'll look at the numbers, the actual numbers, on what these ratings are, what these premiums are in real time, since we have a master quote engine from CSG Actuarial with over 300 health insurance companies that are information that is provided in the software that we have. The last one is the most common one, and it's called attained age rated. And so most insurance companies, as you age up, since you'll have your 65th, 67th, 68th, and all your birthdays thereafter, as you age up, you won't get the same rate. You'll actually get a rate adjustment, or more likely a rate increase. There are some areas, and it all depends on what area of the US that you live in, that the rates may be more stable, or they may have a rate adjustment, but it depends on the rates, or it depends on geographic area, depends on the type of Medicare supplement plan you are in, and whether the companies are pricing your policy via community rated, issue age rated, or attained age rated. And back to duration of coverage real quick, and the reason why I am connecting duration of coverage with all three of these is because we've been in business for a while now, and we're just seeing that all the rates go up. So it's just common knowledge that the cost of healthcare is rising in the United States, and therefore the rates just tend to increase over time. And so you can either look on Medicare.gov and look at a Medigap supplement insurance plans on their site. It's a little bit confusing, in my opinion, to look at the different plans, because there's no price comparison side by side with the companies. So if you look at the companies, it won't tell you what the companies are actually showing for their costs. Say for if you have a high deductible plan F, or if you're looking for the plan G, which is getting more and more attention, and obviously will be guaranteed issued, since plan F is no longer going to be available to brand new seniors that are getting onto Medicare starting January 1st, 2020, due to the macro law that was passed. So if I press the companies again, look, it'll say the companies, but it won't do a side-by-side of the price on them. It won't tell you the way they rate or price their insurance plans or Medicare supplement insurance policies. I can even click on this and learn more about costs. See, it tells you the different ratings, but it doesn't tell you the actual side-by-side cost. And that's where you get alongside a trusted advisor or Medicare specialist, a Medicare broker, to help you on your Medicare journey, hopefully from the beginning, so that way you have a service to help you along the way on your Medicare journey. So Medicare.gov does a okay job at telling you the price range of everything. That's a pretty big price range on some of these plans. Like say if you went with the plan G, well, how does it know your age, what gender you are, what area you're it does tell you the area. I plugged in Charleston, South Carolina, since we're based out of the Holy City here, but it doesn't have those factors, and it's trying to tell you a generalized overview of what the range is, and this is not entirely accurate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go jump to our master quote engine from CSG. I've done a video on this and then how to managing your Medicare savings full time. I've done videos on case studies on I think pretty much every state, but I could be wrong there, and just showing you how we're able to quickly give you this information, and it's only information. If you've been on Medicare for a while, you have what you have. We're literally the maybe the second, third, or fourth, and sometimes the fifth opinion when folks are looking into the information. And so as you can see here, I just plugged in Charleston, South Carolina, 65, female, plan G. Whether you smoke or you don't use tobacco products, that's another characteristic that the insurers use, and the effective date on when you're trying to look to have your insurance policy start. And a lot of folks started ahead, like a month ahead, so that way we can help see if you can qualify first, because there's no risk when you're looking into your Medicare savings with us. So let's do it ahead of time, give people enough time to get their policy card, get approved, get all the information in the mail, and get their just have some breathing room, and don't feel like they're pressed to do everything all at once. And so obviously it's coming up to the end of the year. We're annual election period, and a lot of folks shop their Part D drug plan, but you can always shop your Medicare supplement or your Medigap plan 12 months out of the year, which a lot of folks don't realize that because of the misconceptions out there with Medicare. So with this one, female, age 65, plan G, we've set the effective date early. They could be as low as, if they have a household member and they could qualify for a household discount, as low as $90. But let's just say this person is just an individual living alone in the area, and it's going to start right at $96.58 with a A-rated company like CSI Life. They are outsourcing some of their departments, so this is not one that we're looking to probably have this person get into. So we'll also give you some of the bigger A-rated companies, because they just have a lot bigger risk pool, and have enough people answer the phones and make sure they're accountable to you, and make sure that you're have your benefits, and make sure that you have all the information. So let's see some bigger ones. Oh yeah, here we go. Say a lot of folks know Aetna, Aetna or Cigna, and let me see, Mutual of Omaha is in here someplace. Oh, Blue Cross Blue Shield, yeah. So look at the differences. So this is some the bigger companies that I've highlighted, and I say bigger because they're the ones that a lot of people, they've seen when they're under 65, they recognize these brands, and then that brand recognition does translate into Medicare supplements or other options for Medicare, like Medicare Advantage. So as you can see though, it's kind of a fairly big difference here. So you can see the lowest is $96.58 for this specific example, and then once you get into the bigger companies, looks like there's a few dollars more, like $8 more or whatever is Aetna. But always call into our free service, our hotline, for your specific situation, your Medicare questions. 105, like $1, like not even $1 more. There's Cigna right there with them. Blue Cross Blue Shield's at 111, and AARP does tend to use their brand and give a little bit of a buffer when it comes to Medicare supplements, and all these are actually the same benefits. So if you look at the plan details, you'll see the exact same coverages for your Part A, which is the hospital, and Part B for this Plan G, because these plans are standardized and federally regulated, so they cover the exact same cost and cost sharing as every other Plan G in that area, in your zip code. So CSI Life is the exact same as the AARP at 114. So a lot of folks, they're definitely price sensitive, and a lot of folks don't like to overpay either, especially if you're getting the exact same standardized and federally regulated coverage. So I'll go down to AARP, and we'll open up the plan details there. Boom, you can see Part A and B again, hospitalization, and then look at there, it is standardized. Boom, it has the exact same coverages as the Plan G for CSI Life, which is not as well known, but it is a Berkshire Hathaway company. So as you can see, it's the exact same coverage. So the biggest difference is the price, and a lot of folks would rather keep that a couple $100 in their household. And so this is just for a person that's just getting on to Medicare. And so when we go back to duration of coverage and we talk about the type of ratings that the insurers price the Medicare supplement plans, then we need to make sure that we're looking at companies that are looking at companies and seeing how they rate themselves. And so when we do an expansion of each one, we'll see how they rate themselves. Okay, CSI is attained age. They're AM Best rated at A+. Been in the market now 4 years. All right, and then if we go down to Aetna, yep, attained age. Like I said before, it's the most common for all the insurers in the majority of the states throughout the U.S. But it is dependent on your zip code and your area, so it could be different. So don't generalize it across the board when you're going from East Coast, West Coast, or North, South. Okay, Cigna again is attained age. So Cigna obviously and Aetna have been in the market for a long time, but the reason why they have to say years in the market 1 year, years in the market 3 years, is because a lot of times the insurance companies have to rebrand themselves or with the state, recertify themselves with the state. So it may look like it's the same company, but it's actually an updated insurance policy with the state that they're offering these Medicare insurance policies with. So we all know that Aetna is big, huge. It's A-rated. It has definitely been in the state more than a year, but this particular plan and the way it is worded with Aetna health insurance, I think sometimes it'll be, oh yeah, here's another one. As you can see here, here's the Aetna one right here, and look, this is Continental Life Insurance Company of Brentwood, Tennessee, and that's Aetna, 27 years. So see, as you can see, I just made my point that, you know, Aetna has been in the market for more than a year, and everybody knows about Aetna beforehand. Okay, so Cigna right here. This is a fairly new offering for them. This is attained age as well. And now let's go to Blue Cross Blue Shield and see how they are rated. Look at that again, A rated, and you know, Blue Cross Blue Shield, they're a big powerhouse in the state of South Carolina, and they're called Anthem, yeah, Anthem in some other parts, or just Blue Shield or Blue Cross. But in this market, they've been in this market for 53 years, you know, and they're showing this go around more. A lot more competitive rates. They used to use their brand name a little bit more and be higher than the market value. Okay, so let's go down to AARP, Medicare supplements insured by United Healthcare. So AARP is the brand, United Healthcare Group is the actual insurance company. So it's just branded as AARP. So they're community rated. So as you can see, it says community rated, and like I said before, the insurance companies, they set the price, not your agent, not your broker. The insurance companies set the price. So whether you enroll directly through the actual company or get the free benefits that you would with a free service like Medicare Savings, where there'll be advocates for you to make sure that they're shopping the market for you instead of, you know, shopping what's the highest part. And this is real numbers. These are actual numbers of people that, you know, may be getting taken advantage of on some of the supplement plans that are above market value. So as you can see, you know, 171.82, that is way too high when that market value is starting right around 96, 97, $100 for this particular case. So don't get taken advantage of in terms of you know, overpaying for something that's standardized, and make sure that you have an agent that looks into the different ways the companies rate themselves, see what their stability is in the market, have enough people answer the phones. And let's do one more, which is a popular one, which is Mutual of Omaha, and it's popular for this particular example is because they actually offer a very hefty household discount. So if we put the household discount in, you know, you would actually get a bigger rate reduction. And this particular one, or this particular state with Mutual of Omaha, they don't have a application fee, which a lot of applicants or beneficiaries like. So these are the little things that the agent should know, that they should be able to tell you, and just make sure that they're telling you everything up front and being super transparent on what the companies are doing, what their offering is in your state for the exact same plan. If you're shopping a Medicare supplement, it's, you know, basically looking at the companies and taking a view of where they're priced at in the market and what it means to you and your household, and, you know, in terms of your health should be the first concern, and then in terms of, you know, your financial means. So I hope this video has helped y'all in terms of looking at Medicare supplements for the long term, you know, the duration of coverage, looking at how the insurance companies rate themselves. Very few companies rate themselves as issue rated. So let me see if I can find one for you, and I think Colonial Penn is issue rated. So Let me see if I can find that. No, Colonial Penn. Some states they are. Let me see. Alright, let me open up all these, expand quotes. And sorry I'm doing this on the fly, but I just haven't seen an issue age. There it is, Physicians Mutual. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So look at this real quick. Physicians Mutual is issue rated, issue aged. So issue age means it doesn't matter what age you're enrolling in. And Physicians Mutual in South Carolina is very, very big. Look, they've been in the market for 41 years. So they're have a lot of agents out there and a lot of a presence, I should say, in this particular area in South Carolina. But look at this, $342.10 for something that is the same exact plan, since it's standardized, for $96.58. So I implore you to get somebody on your side. Me and my staff have been doing this day in and day out, helping folks that are on Medicare look at their duration of coverage, look at their actual policy, how they're rated, and then see where it compares. Doing it yourself, as you can see if you go to Medicare.gov, it doesn't do it justice when you're doing side-by-side comparisons of the companies. That's why we are the ones that are accountable to you and have this great tool specific to Medicare beneficiaries. Like Medicare supplements, we do it for dental, we do it for Medicare Advantage. You can even do the Part D drug plan. We have the tools for you to quickly and easily do it, to look up the information for you in a hassle-free way. You can call in, get the information, think about it, or you can email me at mike@medicaresavings.us. We just need to know a few things about you in terms of you trying to shop the market, but make sure that you have this information. There's companies out there that actually charge $50 to $150 for something that you can get for free. This service is 100%, I would say 1,000%, but 100% free, for you to know the actual companies and to be informed, to be an informed consumer that is not being taken advantage of, especially if you're going to pay a couple $100 above market value like that. Like, I'll click it right now. That doesn't even register how high that is. But look at this, market value is right around $100, $96, and this is way out there. So make sure that if you are seeing some of these numbers, that not only do you shop the market, you can do the work yourself, or we can do it all for you literally within 5 to 10 minutes over the phone. So I implore you to make sure that you're an informed consumer, make sure you know what rate type your insurance policy is, and make sure that if you've been on the plan for a while, since your duration of coverage is going to adversely affect your your premiums as you get older and older on these Medicare supplement policies or Medigap policies. So if you need any more information on managing your Medicare savings full time, we have a video for that on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. I have plenty of information on rate adjustments going on in all the different states as we have them come in. I have plenty of information on if you want to do some of the legwork yourself because you want to. I have all the information on how we try to give you, the consumer, the power to look it up yourself. It's not as straightforward as us since you don't have the master quote engine from CSG, or if you do have access to it, that's great. But we have also the How Medicare Works presentation. We have a number of videos that can help you on Facebook and YouTube, and if you do need to look into us more, you can go to medicaresavings.us or call into our hotline. So thanks so much for watching, guys. This is Mike at Medicare Savings. God bless, and let me know in the comments below if you have any specific or general Medicare questions. Take care. Bye, guys.
And what can we do about it? And what